when people say to me, what's the biggest challenge I faced as a woman? It's never been that people have said, I can't be an advisor because I'm a woman. I've never had those words said.
Yep.
What I have found is that people have sometimes been less keen on me progressing, or clearly been less keen on me progressing to an advisor role because I was part-time. And that, I think, for our profession is something that we need to look at. This reality is women tend to be part-time workers more than men. That's changed to a degree, but still, if you look at the demographics, it tends to often be the women who take time out of their careers to be at home more in those early years when their children are young. So that, for me, I think, as a woman, has been the biggest challenge. It's not being a woman, it was being part-time. But I was lucky that I was approached actually on LinkedIn by another advisory firm, and they said, the gentleman there, he saw my qualifications, he could see what I'd got, saw my experience, and said, do you want to have a chat? I said, well, absolutely happy to have a chat. And we did, and I explained to him what I was looking for, which ideally would be a trainee advisor or advisor role on an initially 3-day week. And he said, well, that's absolutely fine, just give you less clients. And I was like, oh, this is refreshing. Somebody's not turning around to me and saying that I can't do this because I'm part-time. Yes, clients come first, but ultimately you always have a team supporting you behind the scenes. And I was always very willing to make sure that I was check emails on my day off, make sure there wasn't anything that needed dealing with that minute. I was always willing to be flexible around it. I just needed someone who was also willing to be flexible with me. And that was a refreshing change. So I left, I handed in my notice. And it's always funny as well that when you do that, all of a sudden the rhetoric changes. So I told them I was leaving. All of a sudden it's, oh, well, we can give you that, and we can do this, and we can do that. And I'm like, well, I've been asking you for it for 2 years, and you've been saying no.
Yeah.
And I never want us to be that firm now at Fiducia. I've always said to people, I want to recognise and I want to feel people can come and talk to me. And if they want to progress, we'll never hold them back. That's not to say that we can always progress them in the timescale they want, because it depends on business need and everything else. But we will endeavour to do our best, and we won't deliberately hold people back because of the hours they work or their gender or any other, area of their life.